guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my Big Happy Planner, and I'm going to first show you what this past week turned out like, and this is how it was, or how it looks. I think, yes, okay. Yes, that's how it turned out. Today the kids went home. If you've been watching my videos, you know they've been slack, but you also know that I had Judy's babies this week, the three oldest, while that Julie Marie was in the hospital. So she's doing well. She's doing a lot better, and hopefully she'll get some sleep now, because you know whenever you're in the hospital you get woke up a lot. But anyway, this is the way it turned out, and I'm gonna flip over here. Actually, take this out. I'm going to use a kit from Nash's Printworks. It is a dashboard kit. It does not go with, oh my goodness, I've got to do the monthly for May. I just realized that. Anyways, it's a dashboard kit. It's not supposed to be for this type of planner at all, but I'm going to use it anyway because I have before and it worked out. Now I won't be using the date covers or the numbers. Probably won't be using the dots, but then again I might. And I will be using all of those. I have my Bloom Carpe Diem book. I got this from Tuesday Morning forever ago. I have two of them, and I've used quite a bit of the things in it. But I'm going to pull some from here. If I don't have what I want out of this one, I'm going to pull the other one out, because I think the colors would match this pretty good. So, like I said, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do this, and it's just going to be okay. These I'm going to use for my full boxes, and then I'll use some of the other things as well. But I'm going to figure this out first. And I know that I need to decide something, because you know what, I'm going to do it like this and just let this be in the middle, and it may not fit perfectly, like it may not be exact on the sides, and I know it's not the same on the top and bottom, and it's actually probably a little bit crooked, but that's okay, we're not going to worry about that. I'm just going to let that be the decorative side for that. And then I'm going to put this down here. And I'll probably just put something else up there or something. But I was going to use this one for my sidebar. And I was going to do it sideways like this. It doesn't matter if it's going the sideways. It's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to let it be. Oh, I should have moved it over all the way. See if I can get it up without messing anything up and without using undo. I'm going to try not to use undo this time. Oh, nope. You're going to stay down. You're going to stay right there. It's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to let it be. It's coming over a little bit. All the boxes are a little bit offset anyway, so that's fine. And then the last thing on this page that I'm going to use is the weekend banner. And it's a small one, so I'm just going to kind of stick it in right here like that, because I think that's okay. Now, like I said, I'm not using this, but what I'll do is I'll put this into my reusable sticker book, and these I may use, I don't know yet, and these I'll put into my little bag. So now I want to get some, I'm just going to go ahead and do some more at the sidebar. I'm going to go ahead and get my habit trackers in. I need 3 of those. One for reading, which I've been doing really well with. One for my skincare, and one for vitamins. And I put that down there because it's got a lot of purple there, so I'm going to kind of separate them some. Okay. Go down just a little bit on that one. Alright. So I think that's all of my sidebar, and then I'm going to put in, this says this week's list, but it doesn't matter if it's a menu list, right? Doesn't matter one little bit if it's a menu list. Oh, it's crooked. That matters to me anyway. Okay. So that's going to go there. I think that's good. Alright, I am going to use some of this deco, I think. But now I'm going to pull these back over. And I'm going to see if I have like some to-dos or anything in this, because I don't know if there are any. But there's like this. There's only one though. There's a today. There's a to-do. There's a do, but I don't really like the way that one. It's got like a little thing you write in. So there's 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we can make this work. So I'm going to be using these checklists, which I have plenty of, and then I'm going to go from here. Let's see how I can make this look right. I probably should have, I'm going to turn this sideways kind of. Probably should have put this kind of under that. Yeah, like that maybe. I don't know if that looks better or worse, but I'm going to do that anyways. That's a to-do. And then I'll do this one that says do. If I can pick up paper. Kind of want it to go down just a little bit. That would do it down a lot more than I wanted it to. And now the dogs start barking. Yay. Okay. This is going to be the last time I move it. Either it's going to work or it's not. Okay. And then I'll do this one that says today. Kind of figure out how far down that this needs to go. Stick that in like that. Put that right under it. Kind of want it over like that one is, though. Okay, I have that one kind of off center, but it's not the same as the other one, but I don't know. I think I'm a little bit off and a little funky, a little different. That's what I was trying to do anyway. Okay, so since I have all this in the middle, I'm going to just do like here, 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 and here for this part. Oh, there's a to-do. Let's just be all weird and do this one right here. It's completely different than the rest. Go up some. I think that'll work. And I'm just going to start over that way, just to make it a little bit off like the others are. We're supposed to be having fun with this stuff, right? Okay, let's grab a today. Come down here. I'm not going to sit it all the way down yet, or stick it all the way down. Go back to those others that I had found in the beginning. If I can get this thing to work right. Slip that under there. You definitely don't have to use a kit that's made for the planner you own. If you happen to get gifted a kit, or if someone, you know, if you get a de-stashed kit or something like that, which I've never gotten a de-stashed kit or anything. Do I want to put another circle there? I kind of don't. Kind of want to put in a remember, because I've got that one up there. I wish I kind of would have put this one over here. I wonder if I can take that one up. Put this one here. That way I have that color on that side as well. And then I'll do why didn't I do that in the beginning? It would help if I got it straight. Okay, so there's all my to-dos, my checklists. I think that's kind of neat. I sort of want to put a checklist over here with the menu plan, but I'd have to cut this one off. 2, 4, 6, 7. I'd have to cut 3 off. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, it'd be 3. We'll just start it here and go down. Ooh, that's not going to line up though. What am I doing? I need that to kind of look at it. Let's just move it down just a tiny bit. Still not going to line up perfectly, but that's okay. It's got about the same distance from the line on both top and bottom, so that's alright. I'm going to do something else there, I think. I kind of want to put this here to hide that's there, because I don't really want it there. I just don't. I do need to go ahead and put in the things I want to put here too, so I won't forget. So let's go ahead and do that part. I have to get my reusable sticker book, and I did get the 2 new ones, and I've done some things in one of them. I took some books apart that I don't ever pull out because I've used most of it except the functional things. So I've decided that I would pull those out and just put them into my book. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so what I've done is there were the Sticker Studio, and I can't remember. Anyway, 2 of the books from Michael's, and it was just like functional type things mostly in here in the books left. So I just went ahead and pulled them out and put them in this, and I think that was the best idea for me, so I can just grab these and use them instead of me just ignoring those books, because that's usually what I did, is I just ignored them. And so this way I'm going to use them now, and I'm thinking I want to try to pull some in to my Stalogy this week. So I need one for skincare, one for medicine or vitamins, and one for reading. So that should be pretty easy. I put some more stickers into this book too. I pulled out a lot of stickers that I had in this that I kept ignoring because I just didn't want to go through them. I pulled them out of here, which this was so bulky that it was so annoying. So I pulled them out of that, and I put a lot of them in here, like this kind of thing, and all of these and stuff like that. And I had totally forgot I had these dinner stickers, and it just worked out a lot better for me to do this, and I can use them as needed. So I'm going to move this back over, and I'm going to get one of these for vitamins. I'm going to put this one here. That came from So Cute Planner. Now, I may not be able to tell you where everything came from, but I can tell you where some of it comes from. This one came from Sticker Monster Co. I don't know if they're open anymore, but I'm going to put her here. I think her name was Natalie. And that's for reading. And I'm going to put in one for skincare. And I think what I'm going to use is just one of these that either has the nail polish, even though it's not for that, or one of the little girls with the lipstick, because I don't know what else I'm going to do with those. Since I already, you know, have done some of the stuff, I may as well. And since I've already got this right here, I'm going to put this in for the Coffee Monday thing. Even though I drink coffee every day, I'll just stick it here. Just because it's cute. So let's see. I can go ahead and do some of the other stickers with you guys, because I don't usually do this. I used to. This trash stickers, that's on Monday and Thursday. I used to always do this, but I quit because of whatever reason. I don't really know why exactly anymore. I just quit doing it for something. I had a reason, but I don't remember what it is anymore. Alright, so skincare, I need that. Okay, that's a sleepy mask. Here, I'll use... I could use this shower one, but because I don't think I'm ever going to use it for anything else. No, it's too big. It's too big, so maybe sometime I can use it whenever it's, whenever I am, what am I trying to say? When I have more space. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I'll just use this girl. She came from So Cute Planner too, but I don't know if I don't think she still has these types of stickers anymore. I don't know what she has actually, because it's been so long since I have shopped there, or any shop, because I don't anymore much. I'm trying to use my stash. And yes, I know I bought books, but, you know. Anyways, so that's that part that I can do. I don't have certain days that I do certain things anymore. That's one reason why that I quit doing these kinds of stickers. But that day it's not going to change until we move. Okay, so I can put in some of these, like the little deco. That's what it's called. I'm putting that over there because there's one here. I'm going to stick this one here. I probably should have put a different color there, but I don't know. Alright, I'm going to just put those there, and then I don't know if I want to use a lot of them. Oh, I need to put something, I'll put it up here on this one, because I don't have anything on this line at all. So let me pull something from here. Let me find something, some kind of words or something like that, a quote or something like that. I don't know what yet. I haven't used this book much, did I? Except for the to-dos and stuff. Not as much as I thought I was going to. I think... Actually, that... Well, it's kind of... No, that doesn't work. Okay. Well, I guess I will just use that. Why did you have to stick to other stickers? I'm going to kind of do it offset here. And then I'll put in some of this deco. Put that in like that, I think. Okay. I don't know if that looks right or not. It's actually crooked. Alright, that's better. Now it's not as crooked. I could put in some of this this glitter washi, but I really don't know if I want to. And these pajamas keep pushing my page around. A little purple over here. Don't have a clue what this is, but I'm going to stick it there. It looks like some kind of fruit. This almost looks like a whisk, but I know it's some kind of flower or something like that. Put that there. No, I'm not going to put anything there. Let's see. Just stick it there. Oh, did I rip it? Yes, but it's not bad. I can put it down, it'll be fine. Okay. It wasn't cut quite right, but that happens. And it's fine. You can't tell it now. I think I'll put some on the sides too. Got 3 more I can do. Nope, I don't want that there. Don't know how that flipped around like that, but it did. That one there. That almost looks like a fruit, so I can stick that there. I mean, like a berry of some sort. Alright, one more. I'll put it in right there. Okay, so I think that's it. At one point I was putting in like a half box on each one, and I was going to put these quarter boxes in on the page, on the parts that have nothing, but I only have 6. So I don't know what I would do if, oh, I should have used these for this. I wonder how it would look if I put these different colors on the thing. Oh, you can't almost see, you almost can't see that one. And I may not have enough of these. Yes, I will. I think, maybe. I don't know. I won't have enough. Oh, I've started something I can't finish. Okay, we're just going to put this one here in the middle. And then do this. Thursday's always got to be different, right? I don't know if I like it or not. It's too late though. I've already put it in. I mean, it's not really too late. I can get it up, but still. Okay, so I want to put in like some sort of stickers. And I know I have some more in here, but do I have any that's going to match? I mean, I know I have some from Nash's Printworks. I don't know if I have any that are going to match. Oh, I could use the green one. The green one could be on Thursday because there's green in here. Okay. Just make sure I put it there so I don't forget what I'm doing. Alright, so put this one in. And I don't know what I'm going to put on it, but I have been finding a use for them every time so far. So we'll see what happens. Oh, I need some washi at the bottom. But I don't have any out that would work. That's not wide enough for that on that side, but it is for this one. Here, let's see what I can do. I know it'll be fine over here. snip that off. Get up. You don't belong there. Oh no. Okay. Get this color. Kind of leave a gap between it. Did the same thing again. Okay. Now this one, I won't have any problem with, but next part, the red looking color, I will have. So, how do I want to do that? Okay, I'll figure it out. I will put this in. Alright, and then I'm gonna put every day is a new beginning. I think I'm gonna put that down there, which is longer than what I was thinking about, but I think that's okay because it works. And then I could take and put in let's see, write this down. I always need to write something down because my memory is not so great. But I'm going to put it here so it's kind of like offset. And it says write this down right here. I'll show y'all close up. That one says write this down. This one says every day is a new beginning. And then I've got the washi at the bottom. But I also have some sort of something to tie the two together, but it's not exactly the same, just like nothing else is exactly the same, but it ties together. Does that make sense? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I think it makes sense. It makes sense to me, even if it doesn't make sense to anyone else. Now I've got all these things on top of this. So I'll put all of that into my, like this will go in my reusable sticker book, and this will go in my little bag, which I think what I need to do is put that, all those into my other little book, this little book right here. That's what I think I need to do. And then I'll put these in my reusable sticker book, and these, and all that stuff. So yeah, I'll keep all the things that I don't use today, or that I didn't use today. That way I can have them for later. I think it turned out cute. To be a planner kit that does not go for this planner, I think it turned out good. I think it's nice. So, you let me know what you think. I think some of these boxes are crooked as crooked can be. Oh my for goodness. Why is it that I see it now but I didn't see it before? Is that straighter? It's straighter. It's not perfect, but that's okay. Alright, so that's the way it's going to look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and do all the YouTube things. If you didn't, do them anyway. You never know what you're going to find on my channel, because I don't only do planner videos. Most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.